good, y'all? Welcome back to the vlog. It is August 12th, and we are, let's see if this is gonna focus, cooperate this morning. We were 19 days out, y'all. So let's catch up a little bit with the mug of the day. It's one of my faves. And I just want to start by saying thank you for all of the get well messages, all the prayers, all the happy birthday messages. Thank you guys so much. I so appreciate you. So I am now a few days post-surgery. My surgery was on Thursday. We're now at Monday, and the pain levels are so much more tolerable. You guys, when I tell you, this was probably some of the worst pain I have ever felt before, to the point where I'm a no-limit soldier, okay? I'm a G, mama ain't raised no bitch. I was crying, like tear in pain, like those kind of tears, you know? And it was just tough. It's just tough. The next day, my actual birthday, clearly I was out of commission, and my mom came to see me, which was super sweet of her to drive this way because we live about 40 minutes apart. She came to see me, so I just wasn't alone on my birthday, and she made me feel like I had a birthday. Moms are awesome. So Mom, if you're watching this, I love you so much. I love you so much, and so appreciate you more than you'll ever know. I'm pretty sure at this point everyone who's watching this vlog has taken some form of antibiotic and pain meds before, or a combination of both, and you already know the things that those kind of cause. Gastrointestinally, okay, just to put it light. Listen, when you are lean, your body is just so sensitive to everything. So everything is just like magnified. When I tell you, so ain't nothing TMI on this channel, okay? Because we're here. This is our prep, like I always say. I'm very regular in terms of going to the bathroom. Like I have no problems and nothing. We Gucci in that department. But I had not gone to the bathroom in like several days. And it was then Saturday, so I took some magnesium citrate to try and get things moving on Sunday. Nothing. Painful. And then last night I'm looking at myself in the mirror, and I was just like, I literally looked pregnant. Like I looked like I was expecting. And I was just like, oh gosh, I got check-ins tomorrow. Oh gosh. And we all know, like, right? Like what was causing it, but still, I was just like, we gotta work this out. So I had another bottle last night. Thankfully, this morning things are starting to move, but I still look extremely inflamed. So check-ins are today. Coach knows what's going on. Like I've talked to him. I've been talking to him since my surgery on Thursday. So at this point, all I can do is control what I can, okay? That is it. Control the things I can control, let go of the rest. We're gonna go get this glute day in. I will update you guys, let you know how all of it goes. Before I go, I'm gonna read y'all something I saw this morning that I feel like I'm not the only one that needs to see this. And it's for one of those things that, and it goes, when fear enters your mind, flip the switch and choose faith. After all, both fear and faith demand you believe in something you cannot see, okay? So go ahead on, drop a heart in the comments if that's what you needed to hear today. We're gonna go start this week off right, and I'll see y'all later. All set up for posing practice. I have my tripod here, light here, and we're getting ready to start in a bit. So y'all, this was just, told y'all I'm gonna share everything. This is our prep, so I'm just gonna share all the shits. Last night was horrendous. I woke up at 1:30 a.m. with hunger pains. Couldn't go back to sleep until like 5:40. And then woke up at 7:30, was on cardio at 8. So here we are. I did go ahead and create another countdown because I just feel like, let me know what y'all think in the comments. So I feel like there's a countdown to the show day, and then there's also peak week. And for whatever reason, I don't really count peak week because what's done is done. By then, like everything is just done. So we are now 12 days away from peak week, and that means we are 18 days away from show day. Yeah, 18 days away from show day. So it'll probably be more of the same, and it's all good because y'all already know, like, we are in it to win it. We are here going to the finish line, and that's just it. So I'm looking forward to hearing what Amy's going to say today in our posing session here in a bit. I have really been working on some transition changes. I've also been working on just some angling changes as well, just with, keeping my waist tight, breath control as well. So we're going to see what she's going to say, y'all, and keep rocking and rolling.
An understanding and therefore a new freedom that will really benefit you. So we started today by talking about how vibrations turn to thoughts and thoughts turn to things. In other words, how do you create your own reality? How do thoughts turn to things? And we're explaining to you that you, through life, have put a lot into your vibrational reality that has become a bigger and bigger and bolder and riper and readier reality for you to live. But you've got to be in the receiving mode of it. And so we've said to you some time ago, just get into the vortex. You've got to be a match to what's in your vortex in order for you to live in what you want to call manifested terms, what's in your vortex. Get out better and better and better and better for you because you're...
That was kind of backwards, but it says, I'm just a girl standing in front of a salad asking it to be a donut. I feel felt. I'm so sleepy. Oh, I'm so sleepy. I had another night, like the night that I shared with you guys at right before my posing practice with Amy, and got some GABA on the way, so I'm gonna try that tonight, see if that helps. I know the root cause of me not sleeping, okay? I know, but like the countdown just said, we got what? We got 17 days, okay? So I just want to not feel like I look like a zombie today, because I feel like I can barely even open my eyes even now, like speaking to y'all. So one of the things, before I get into my goodie bag, posing was phenomenal. It was phenomenal. So I have been struggling to, in wellness, one of the poses, we do a side pose, because I know I have a mixed bag audience here, so if y'all know this, just push through. So one of the poses that we do is a side pose, and I have been really trying to get the top of my toe, my foot onto the ground. This is the ground, this is my toe, okay? I've been really trying to do that, and I haven't been able to do that successfully, nor have I been able to do that and hold it. And the problem I figured finally clicked, the aha yesterday was, it's my shoes. It's my shoes I have been wearing on stage and posing and practicing, and that's preventing me from doing that. So I normally wear a platform heel. You guys have seen that heel multiple times on this channel before, but Amy and I were talking, and we just start breaking down like poses of girls and like just looking at it, and the aha light bulb moment went off, y'all. And I need a shoe that doesn't have a platform on it so I can get my foot onto the ground. Just to make a lot more sense when y'all see the shoe, and I'll show you guys the difference in the posing. But I got those coming. Those are on the way. I'm really hella excited about that. She was so pleased with the core control. You guys just saw me hit my vacuums this morning. That is like my morning routine. So I'm normally listening to something that's inspirational, tapping into, the things that you can't control in your life, letting go of things that you can't control in life, all that. And I do that in my vacuums, have my coffee in the morning. So she could tell that I have been still working on my vacuums and whatnot. And so kudos there. Pat on my back. I want to thank me for me, okay, on that. So she could tell that, and then just some really small tweaks just to make things look even tighter. So like I said, you guys, from the last show to this one, it's all about the small details, and I'm so glad that I took the time that I did take, even though I'm going through it. I'm so glad that I took the time that I did take between shows, and I didn't go and just hop into, because there were like 2 other shows I could have done before North Americans, but I was just like, no, I want as much time to improve as I possibly can, okay, without going over my limit of how long I can hang in this prep, okay. So I'm so glad I did that, because I feel like each week I have like another boom, aha, another boom, aha, another just something clicks, okay. So I am excited. By the way, where are my manners? We getting ready to go to the gym. Y'all not new here. It's Wednesday. Okay, it's leg day. One of the questions that I was gonna do in the last vlog got cut due to the clip. I had to just throw it out completely. And it was here. I'll put it on the screen. So yes, sis, please do a video on building lean muscle. I did hear you say higher protein, strength training, and progressive overload. I have a flabby stomach that won't go down no matter what. So I will probably do a standalone video on all of these topics that you guys are bringing up, but y'all gonna have to let me get through these 17 days, okay? It's taking all I got to get through this. I do want to feature these questions as I'm kind of going through my day. You know, we can kind of bond, chat, whatever. Let me know in the comments, where do you listen to these videos? Are you listening to these on cardio? Are you driving? Are you getting ready like I am? Like, I've always been kind of curious, like, what are y'all doing when you're listening? Are you sitting on the couch? Like, what are y'all doing? What are y'all doing? All right, so let me dig into this, because this is something that I actually have. I have this conversation with just about like 97% of my go-getters that come to me to work with me, because I'm a fitness coach, by the way. If you guys haven't picked that up by now, and you guys can learn information about working with me, coaching with me in my description box below this video. Okay, so she says her main issue is she has a flabby stomach that won't go down no matter what. Typically, what happens when it comes to someone that wants to build muscle, but you also have excess body fat, fill in the blank with whatever it is, whether it's your stomach, hips, whatever, you have to lose the fat first, okay? It's very few people. I'm not gonna say very few people, but you have to be at a certain level of like body composition, right? In order to be able to recomp your body. And that means being able to lose fat and also build muscle at the same time. And if you have been overweight for quite some time, like you've never really worked out, you typically just don't, you have a higher body fat percentage. Like your metabolism is not set up to do that. Okay, it can get there, but it's not gonna be there. So if you are one of those people that have tried everything to lose belly fat, back fat, thigh fat, and it just won't go away, typically it is because you have not, either a few things that have gone on. One, you have not been in a caloric deficit, a true caloric deficit, meaning you're eating too many calories, okay? Or you're eating too many of one macronutrient. Because I think a lot of times people feel like and macronutrients, that's protein, carbs, fats. That's what I mean when I say that. And there is a such thing as eating too much, okay? So you might be overeating fats. That's slowing down your weight loss. You might be overeating carbs. That's slowing down your weight loss. Yes, you can eat too much protein because there's only so much your body can digest, okay? So it typically has to do with some combination of one of those two. It could also be under eating, because y'all, listen, these crazy ass starvation diets that I see, oh my God. I've seen some of these diets online, and it's like, it has y'all out here eating less than 700 calories a day. And I'm like, what? And you are crashing your metabolism doing that, because yeah, you might lose some weight, but one, it's not sustainable. You're not going to keep it off. And then two, if you're not like gradually increasing your calories once you've hit your weight loss goal, your fat loss goal, your body goal, fill in the blank with whatever you want to call the goal, what's going to happen, y'all? You're going to balloon back up when you start eating like a normal human being again to sustain yourself and not crash, okay? So overeating, undereating are two things that can cause you just to not be able to lose that stubborn fat that you want to lose. And I see that all the time. All the time. So I would start there. I would really start like looking at your diet. I also feel a lot of people aren't consistent long enough to see progress. And I'm not saying it's going to take you, now granted, depending on how much body fat you have, yes, it might take you a road to get there. But if you are expecting to, if you have been living this life, living your best foodie life, you know, however long you can possibly think of, and you start eating differently. I don't want to say start a diet, but you start eating differently, and you've only been doing it for like 2 weeks, and you're like, well, I'm not seeing any progress, so I'm gonna switch to something else. It takes your body some time to adjust to what you're doing. So it could also be you just haven't been consistent long enough to see results and to truly see your body change, okay? I always tell my go-getters, I'm like, listen, you're gonna have to give me 21 days before you start looking in the mirror expecting to see something different, okay? Because it takes, well, first of all, your initial weight that you're gonna lose is gonna be water, okay? So you're gonna probably have some big drop at the beginning. Then it's gonna slow down, and then you're gonna start to notice your clothes are getting looser. Then you're gonna start to notice, you know, your face might be looking less inflamed or puffy or whatever. And you lose fat differently in different areas. You might be one of those people where you just happen to carry your fat in your belly. And if that's you, and that's where all your fat is, that's probably gonna be the last place to go. And I'm sorry, but it's gonna take some time for that to go away. You know, it's just like me with dieting and getting ready. It's just like me with leaning out and getting ready to compete. Like, I carry my weight. The majority of my fat goes to my lower half. So my glutes, hamstrings, all those things come in last. Absolute last. I see everything here from the waist up. I see all that first. So because of that, I have to be on a diet for quite some time before I begin to see my stubborn areas start to lose fat. Okay. While we're on the subject of diet, I also feel so many people have been over the years led to believe that, oh, just make better food choices, that'll do it. And yes, that does do it to a degree, to an extent. But your healthy snacks can also be costing you. So depending on what you're snacking on throughout the day, like if you are snacking on, now granted, it is better to snack on nuts. It's better to snack on nuts than to go and eat a bag of Cheetos or Doritos. Okay, I'm never gonna like argue that there. Okay, but if you're one of those people that's just like, oh, this is a healthy snack, so anytime I get hungry, I just go grab a handful of nuts or something like that. Understand that it's healthy, but it's not calorie free, and depending on what it is, it can be very calorically dense. Nuts are one of those things that are very, very calorically dense. Well, I'm getting too scientific, but for every 1 gram of fat, it's 9 calories. Okay? When you're looking at things that are high in fat. So you can quickly add up your calories just by eating a handful of nuts every time you get hungry. And that can pull you out of a deficit. So I'm not saying don't make healthy snacks. I'm not saying that, but everything has to be done within moderation, and you gotta have an understanding of how much you're eating. You gotta have a baseline. So what I would do if I were you, and that was a very long-winded explanation, but we're here getting ready. And I'm clearly dragging this morning. What I would do if I were you is I would use an app like MyFitnessPal. I absolutely love it. And I would, for 1 week, input everything that you eat. MyFitnessPal is great because it can tell you what's in what you're eating. So it can tell you like how many grams of fat, carbs, protein, everything. And I would just say don't change up anything at all. Don't change the game up at all. Take 1 week, put everything that you're eating in MyFitnessPal, okay? And start to look and see, what are you averaging? Like what's your daily, what are your patterns? Like how much are you actually eating? Because it's really hard to make a decision without, doing something like this, okay? I'm a data nerd. You need some data to know, like, okay, what do you need to change? So do that for a week, see where you're at, and then if you see that the majority of your calories are coming from fats and carbs, and you're not getting in like nearly any protein in comparison, then it's time for you to make a shift, okay? So I would start there. Now, that's a very simple approach to do it. Like I said, there's a lot that goes into it, but I would definitely start there. If you guys have questions, you want me to go deeper on any of that, please comment down below. Y'all know I am good for creating videos all around it, just not when I'm 17 days out, okay? So let me know. I'll be happy to dig into all that. I have so much content planned for y'all, like after prep and everything. I'm really excited about. I have a list of like videos that I'm going to be creating. I'm super excited about. Speaking of creating, I'm grateful for the bestie, Aura. You guys know her as Aurelia. because we had a talk yesterday, y'all. As you guys know, I'm one half of the podcast host, and we were gearing up to, we are gearing up to work on season 2. And there were some things that I was supposed to be doing, and she was like, did you do this yet? I was like, girl, listen, I'm hanging on by a thread, okay? A piece of floss, okay? That's been used. So she was just like, girl, why don't we just wait and do this after? Like, let's just wait. And when she said that, I was like, Jesus, listen. It just was so freeing to me, because I feel like there are a lot of times we do things in life, or commit to doing things in life before things looked a certain way, and we hold on to it thinking we still have to do it, and it just creates more stress. Because I basically was going to do all this stuff before I got 1, sick, and 2, before I had surgery. And now I've just been so behind with everything. I've just been feeling like I am just trying to keep my head above water, okay? To do my non-negotiables, to do all my essentials for the day and everything. And it was just so freeing. It was just so freeing. If you guys follow both of our vlogs, you'll know that there was a point in her prep where I kind of told her, I'm like, look, girl, you ain't got to do universe. You know, you ain't got to do universe. And that was a freeing moment for her. She freed me yesterday when she was like, let's just do this after prep. I was like, thank you. Thank you, Jesus. Thank you. I feel like we've covered a lot in this bathroom today. I have this goodie bag sitting right here from the other bestie V, who took me shopping for my birthday. We met for coffee last week, and that I want to share. I'm so excited about these. Oh my God, I'm so excited about these lippies. So when I finish all up, I'll come back and I'll show you so we can pick out lippy for the day. All right, y'all, so I got Hot Cherry by Fenty Beauty by Miss Riri herself. And I got this shade by Half Magic called Frosty Bitch. Oh my God. Oh my gosh. It's so pretty. How do I open it? Oh, it's at the bottom. Okay. So, I'm trying to decide. So, I liked both of these for different reasons. One, Frosty Bitch, because she is sparkly. Oh my gosh, can you guys see that? Like, look at this. Look at it. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. And then Hot Cherry is just like that Just Kissed blush kind of color, right? So you could put her over a red, you could put her over a more neutral. So I think I'm gonna go with a neutral, I think. Because I was trying to decide between these 2 crayons this morning. I might change later on the day, but I think going to the gym, I'm gonna go here. We'll switch to her later. Let's see. All right, y'all, let's see. And if y'all have lippy recommendations, I am all ears. Okay. Blush recommendations too. We will take any and all. All right, let's see. I love this. Oh yeah, this is exactly what I wanted. Cause sometimes I just want something that looks pigmented. This is exactly how I want her to come out. So it's like that just bitten kind of lip color. So what I did, this was, y'all know I love these crayons. I'm obsessed, literally obsessed. They're in all my bags now. This is Maybelline's this is Maybelline's Super Stay. Clearly I need another cup of coffee. And Stay Exceptional, and this is Fenty Beauty Hot Cherry. So we'll do another look over the course of this vlog, I know. And then y'all will see what Frosty Bitch look like. On YouTube Familia, today is Friday, August 16th. Y'all, we down to single digit days for peak week. We're still 2 weeks out. And let's see, got some updates. So, went to the dentist yesterday to see about my post-op, just to make sure everything is healing properly. Thank you for all the good prayers and good vibes and all the things y'all put out there for me. The bottom is healing up beautifully, he said. And I was just asking him y'all about my top because I was having some pain. And he was just like, it was so cool. He shared my x-rays and I could see like a 3D view. I have like this little piece of bone like up here from when, again, my wisdom teeth got pulled 20 years ago. Y'all, my body's so extra. I'm over her right now. And it's floating around up there. And he was like, he thinks it might be that, but it's definitely not pushing to my gums to the point where he thinks we need to open me up there and just cause a whole lot of world of hurt and pain I just got done going through. So he was just like, see if I'm still having the pain in a month from now, which works on my timeline because we'll be done with the show, and then go from there. So we gonna say that it's gonna be gone in a month from now, okay? Heard back from coach yesterday too when I checked in, and definitely looking tighter. So the meds are clearing my system, things is snapping back on into place, okay? And I'm happy about that. So y'all, the name of the game right now, honestly, it's just me keeping my stress levels as low as I possibly can, not stressing out about shit I cannot control, okay? And I've just been feeling like I've been needing to just be a little bit more quiet these last few weeks. I don't know what it is. I just been feeling like I've been needing to be more quiet, okay? A quiet mind is a powerful mind. It's a peaceful mind. So getting back into the groove of my meditation, because y'all, I have fallen out of it. Like my sleep has been so all over the place. I typically was having like several hours in the morning to myself before I start my days. And with me not really sleeping all that much due to hunger pains and all of that, and just all of that, I'm waking up and I'm having to get into my day and I'm feeling it. So I am going to be focusing on that this weekend. We got some body work scheduled with Crystal so she can get me right. Y'all, I am tore the fuck up from this leg day on Wednesday. Oh my God. I don't know what I was thinking. I don't know what I was thinking. But I'm so sore now. It's like hard for me to even pose. So I need to chill. I need to chill out, okay? I need to woosah, chill out, okay? All that. So let's see what else. Also, y'all, I got my things in, so I'm gonna be sharing with you guys the goodies that came in. Listen, we got our show hair. I told y'all we was going different this show. And she came on in, I don't know. Share it before or nah? Let me know in the comments. Y'all want to see her before the show or wait? Because I already think I got a name for her in mind. Because when I saw her, I was like, oh yeah, I know what I'm gonna name that bitch. I know what I would name that. If you are a wig girly and you name your wigs, please let me know. Because I feel like I'm not the only one that does this. Everybody got a name. She don't have a name yet, but everybody got a name. So that came on in, and then I got some stuff for the hotel room. I need to also recheck all of my pro tan stuff because I am now a DIY tan girly, and I think I'm good because I think I purchased a kit that has enough for 3 shows, but again, my OCD self just wants to triple check again because my show, y'all, I take this back. I did unpack my bag from Universe, but I unpacked it and I repacked it all in the same week because I know I was doing North Americans. So I'm gonna go back through the bag this weekend just to make sure that everything is in there. I guess I should try my suit on again. I haven't, but I guess I need to do that again as well. And let's see what else. And that's gonna be it, y'all. I got an infrared later on tonight. And yeah, oh, that's not it. That's not it. Hold on, wait. So like I shared with you, the Bestie V spoiled me for my birthday and got me some lippies. And I'm gonna be getting into Frosty Bish today. So, all right, y'all, let's get into this Frosty Bitch, literally. So this is by, oh no, did I throw the box away? I think I shared with y'all earlier in the vlog. The box, the brand, Magic Drip, that's the brand. And it was just sparkly. And y'all know if it's one thing I love, it's some sparkles. Y'all, I love this already. There we go. Get into it. So this is what I was sharing with you guys about the shoes and the difference between them. So this has been like my shoe that you guys have seen me wear the majority of the season, well, all the season. So the Adela Universe, and this is a shoe that I recently ordered. So let me see if I can just show you the difference kind of up close. You can kind of see this one has a platform heel and a much taller heel. This one doesn't have a platform and it's a little bit lower heel. So I've been noticing that I'm not able to kind of get my foot up because just with my body, everyone's body is different. Some girls can do it. I can't get my foot like this or like that in these because of the platform. So I've been practicing with these and breaking these in. Y'all already know how I feel about breaking these shoes in, so I've been wearing these all around. So that's the first thing that I got. Second thing, I'm finally on the Apple Watch train. So I got me an Apple Watch, y'all, just to better track my steps. I want to track my calories too. And I took all the apps off. So I am not sitting here like answering text messages and doing all that. I took Instagram off of this. Like I don't need all that. I just want to be able to track my steps, track my calories, be a lot more intentional about it. Especially in the improvement season, okay? So got that, and this is day 2 wearing it, and I like it. I thought I would get annoyed with it on my wrist, but I actually don't. Only thing is my wrists are teeny, tiny. I have tiny wrists and ankles, so I got this like big gap of a strap. So I gotta figure out something to do with this, and it won't stay tucked. I'll figure something out. If y'all got tiny wrists in the comments and you have this band, let me know what y'all do. Maybe I can do, no, I don't know. Let me know what y'all do in the comments. Okay, and this. So I saw Nisi talk about this in one of her vlogs. I think she was traveling to Tulum. Yeah, I think she was traveling to Tulum. And I decided to order this for travel. Just not even just with like prep, but just in general. Cause like this is my lifestyle, y'all. Whether I compete or not, and you guys will see after the contest season vlogs and we're in improvement season and just my lifestyle season. Like this is a lifestyle for me. So me being able to warm stuff up when I travel, it's an essential, okay? It's an essential, just like me taking my Keurig, okay? Non-negotiables. So anyway, I ordered this and it's super cute and it just came. So this is it, y'all. Teeny tiny, the little My Mini. If you guys want to check it out, I will link it in the description box below. It says it's like a warmer and like a noodle maker. So I could see you being able to put some stuff in here. And this is kind of deep, so you can definitely fit some things inside of this for it to heat up with. Cover it up and you're good to go. Sunday, August 18th. It is 8:18. It's a very special day for me. This is the day 2 years ago today, my oldest baby crossed the Rainbow Bridge, Doobie. So this is a very special day for me. Mowgli's entered the chat. So we're in the bedroom, you guys. As you can see, I don't think I've ever vlogged in here before. And I don't make the bed until he wakes up because he roast size, all that. Okay, so this morning, guys, I am chugging this down. I had my bodywork appointment yesterday and it didn't go too well, you guys, at all. Like, I have been seeing my massage therapist Crystal for over a year now, and I was on her table. She was like, I've never seen your body in this place that it's in, like right now, today. Just the sheer amount of inflammation that I have all over my body. And she was like, and you're very dehydrated, so you need to drink alkaline water and electrolytes all weekend long. So I have been chugging this. This is Gatorade water, unflavored, alkaline, electrolyte infused. So that's been my route for the last 24 hours or however long it was since I had my bodywork appointment and came back. As you guys know, after those sessions, like, I'm trashed. Like, it was really interesting this session. She was massaging parts of my like neck, and I was getting shooting pains all the way up to my head, like reverberating pains. Like, I've just never been in this kind of like state physically. And it just got me thinking, y'all. It just got me thinking. So I was just like, before my day gets going, let's just talk, okay? Because I feel like this has been our prep. We are here together. If you tuning in, we locked in. We're in this together. I feel like it's been some writings on the wall these last few weeks, y'all, and I have been trying to come to terms with it and to stay as positive as I possibly can, because you guys always know I look for the bright side in everything. But I also have to be honest with myself and realistic, and also realistic with why it is that I truly compete, okay? So I know that, you know, in life, and nothing, there's no guarantees in life, right? So I'm not necessarily saying that I have to be, because it's not possible in bodybuilding. I'm not saying that I have to be guaranteed a placing to want to compete, or I have to be guaranteed a qual to want to compete, or whatever. But for me to compete and to wake up and feel how I want to feel on show day, I do have to have a personal guarantee that Britt is bringing her best, okay? And if I'm being really honest with you guys, like, I'm not liking how I'm looking. Like, I'm 2 weeks out, less than 2 weeks out now, and I don't like the way that I look, and my body is fighting me, and I don't mind digging deep. I will dig to the depths of hell, okay? Like I said, I know, I'm a little crazy. I will dig to the depths of hell. But I have to see that in so doing, I am getting better. I am looking better, and I am not looking and getting better. And it's been really messing with me mentally. And I have just been spending some time, as y'all know, this has been the season of giving myself grace and giving myself space. I have just been really giving myself grace and saying, okay, Britt, like, this isn't an issue of your work ethic. Like, babe, like, these are things beyond your control. Like, I've never been this sick before, where my immune system has been breaking down like this left and right. My body, I feel like every week I'm having another inflammatory response, every single week. And at this point, I'm like, okay, I can keep pushing on this throttle, get to show day. And if I get there and I don't like the way that I look, and I know I didn't bring my best, that I stay in the show because my ego said, oh, you said you was doing the show, so you got to do it. Or am I doing it because of why I truly compete, which is to improve and get better and for the feedback, right? So I have just been sitting with that this weekend. Y'all, I really have been. Still following the plan, still doing all the things, checking all the boxes, like nothing has changed on my end, right? But I just think it's also important to, as I share this journey with you guys and bring y'all along, I kind of also let you know just kind of how I'm feeling along the way, you know what I mean? Because and I appreciate y'all so much. So many of you guys have reached out and said, oh, keep going, you're almost there, and I'm like, I know, I'm almost there, and I'm doing the things, I'm keeping them going, I'm doing, but the body is not responding. It's just not responding. So I think my body is tired. I think my body is tired. I know this is a long clip, but I don't think these are conversations that a lot of athletes have, and I don't think these are conversations a lot of competitors are willing to be open about. But y'all know that's not my MO, so we're gonna have this bedroom chat, literally in my bedroom. The body is not responding. I have spent a lot of time this weekend shifting my perspective to also see the wins of this season and being like, okay, the wins of this season, they may not have manifested in a trophy or a placing or a title, but I have grown so incredibly much. Like, I cannot begin to express the level of support that I now have, the team that I now have, like, with me in my corner to make sure that I am healthy inside and out. You know, like, there's just so much that I didn't have before when I competed in 2022, when I competed in 2021, 2020, 2019, 2010, 2009. I didn't have this. So by no means do I look at this season and be like, oh my gosh, it was a wash, right? Because I only keep getting better with time. And I think part of life is being okay and comfortable knowing that things happen at the time that they're supposed to happen, even if they don't fall in line with when you think they're going to happen, or I'm gonna say it's supposed to happen. I believe in divine timing. Y'all know that. If you don't know, now you know. And that's where I'm sitting at right now, you guys. That's where I'm at. And I think that's why it's been kind of challenging for me over the last few weeks to get these vlogs out, like, with the same consistency as I was, like, leading up to Universe, because I mentally have been going through this, like, tennis match with myself, right, silently, and just not saying anything about it. Like, not to y'all, my inner circle knows. I should be more excited about my look, okay? And don't get me wrong, I'm all into positive thinking. I'm all into manifestation. Put out there what you want, okay? But I'm also very objective, okay? I'm a coach, and I look at physiques. I can be very objective with physiques and be like, yeah, that's a hit. Oh, nope, that's a miss. And less than 2 weeks out, this is not a less than 2 weeks out competitive physique at the national level. And I'm not going to let my ego force me to do something that I know deep down in my heart of hearts is only going to lead to more disappointment in the end, because I felt like I had to see it through. So that's where I'm at this morning, guys. It's Sunday, so I haven't shared any of this with my coach yet. We check in on Mondays, and we'll have this conversation tomorrow to see what's going to happen. If you are wondering in terms of like, okay, well, what does that mean? Like, what happened, like with the shows? Can you get your money back? All this, all that. Airbnb is fully refundable. I think I have until the 26th. Today's the 18th. My flight, I can just transfer that somewhere else, and now I got a plane ticket that I can use to travel anywhere I want to go to. And y'all know I have been needing some time to get away, just to decompress, because this has been a very mentally challenging season for me. And the show registration sunk cost. So that's $600 down the hole. Like, I'm just not getting that back. And that's that. So that's where I am at right now in this moment, this morning. Again, like I shared with y'all when I started this journey, I wasn't just going to share, the stage fun parts. I'm going to share all the shits, right? The good, the bad, like everything. And I think you guys who are watching this, who have been around this long, can see kind of how these last few weeks have been going for me, and they really haven't been that ideal. And yeah, so that's the clip. That's the update, y'all. You guys have been hearing me kind of just say in this vlog, like all the things I have been feeling like over this past week. I just said it to my coach, and I was just like, okay, real talk. Like, I don't feel like I'm better, and I will, like I said, I will dig, but I don't feel like I'm better. Should we wait? And he was like, well, obviously I'm concerned about conditioning. He was like, shape has definitely improved. Like, the glutes are gluting, okay? So pat myself on the back for that. But you guys, my body is, I don't have the conditioning that I need to have the confidence that I want to have on stage. And I know people compete for different reasons. If, some people just say they're out there for the experience. I'm not competing just for the experience. I've been doing this since 2009, okay? If I want to spend a whole lot of money to go experience something, it's going to be a beach with my toes in some sand and my cheeks getting tanned. Okay, let's be clear. Let's be clear. So I just had to be really honest about why I compete. And I love bodybuilding because I love the process of becoming better. And in this moment, I am not becoming better. So coach, he agreed with me, and he was just like, I support whatever you decide to do, but you're close. You're very, very close. And, it's definitely not a matter of if, it's when. And I truly, deep down, wholeheartedly believe that to be true. So the plan is, we are going to reverse for a few weeks and then make a decision from there on what the season is going to look like. That's all I'm going to say for now. Okay. So where am I going? Right now, I'm on my way back to the grocery store. This morning when I went, all I got was just like tilapia, cabbage, cucumbers, lettuce. That's it. That's all I got. And now I am going to, listen, I thoroughly enjoy eating clean. So I think there's some people who, after shows, like, they just want to eat like an asshole. And I've done that before. But I don't like feeling like that. Like, I don't like the whole getting night sweats and you're like doubled over on the bathroom floor and all this, all the things. I've been there. You balloon up, your face gets tight, you can't fit your shit. I'm still trying to look cute. It's hot in Texas, okay? So I am just looking forward to getting like the foods that I love to eat again. Like, I like blueberries. I like Ezekiel cereal. I miss both of those things. I like peanut butter. I miss that. So I am going now to the grocery store to shop. And I just want to share with anyone that's out there, because I know I have a lot of new competitors who watch this channel too. Don't ever get on stage because you feel obligated to do it, because you feel like, oh, well, I told all these people, I posted about it online. Hell, I didn't create an entire YouTube series telling y'all countdown of North Americans. You know what I mean? It's okay. You have to compete for why you want to compete, okay? And don't get caught up in ego shit, because it's really easy to say, well, I said I was gonna do this show, so I'm gonna do the show. If you ain't feeling it, don't do it. Or if you know your body's just not in a good state, you know, it's the difference between digging deep and just running on fumes to the point where you're just not capable, your body physically is not capable of improving because it has nothing left in it. So just don't be afraid to listen to your body, okay? That's the message I want to share. Like I have said, y'all, this whole thing for me is a lifestyle, and it's a truly lifestyle that I enjoy. So by no means am I going to stop vlogging or anything like that. I am super excited to get into my reverse with you guys and share that whole story and journey and just more parts of me outside of just competing, because I'll have more time to do other things in my life. So if there's other things that you are curious about, drop them down in the comments. Y'all know I love the love in the comments, the likes, the subscribes, all the things. Like, honestly, it really has kept me going through this prep so much more than you know, okay? On those tough days that I've had, on those tough moments that I've had, like you guys who have reached out to me in my DMs being like, hey girl, I watched you on cardio, I watched you on my channel. Like, you just don't know how much that helps me and how much that means to me. So from the bottom of my heart, thank you so much. Like I said, we ain't going nowhere, okay? So still be locked in, and I just appreciate you. If you haven't, take a moment, like, subscribe while you are here, and the journey continues, y'all. So until the next time, peace.